worst thing I've ever done to get that shot of my car. Hello guys, my voice sounds like a man. It's still early in the morning. It's 9:15. Welcome back to my channel. This is a new kind of video. Today I am going to be showing you my new car, which I am very grateful and blessed to have and to have gotten. So just want to thank my parents for allowing me to get this. And just a side note, this is no way a bragging video. This is just something that I would like to share with you guys, the car that I have, and I'm very blessed and I'm not trying to brag in any way. Okay, so I closed the door because the wind is very strong today and it's really cold and this lighting is not doing me any justice, but let's see. As soon as you get in the car, you get, well, it went away. There's a display screen here, and the display, it tells you how to turn the car on. And this car is a push to start. So what I do is I put my foot on the brake and I press the start button. So let's do that. Foot's on the brake, I press this button and it starts up. And then it gives you this little icon of the car. Gonna pause my music. It gives you this icon of this car, the car that I'm driving. There's a man walking towards my car, so we're gonna act like we're not filming ourselves. He needs to walk somewhere else because I locked my doors. No sir, not today, not getting kidnapped. I am in a public parking lot. And there are cameras. Okay, now that he's walked away, I was about to film him too. I was like, this is my kidnapper. No. Anyways, so just like a background on why, oh my god, so my phone is connected to, I'll explain that later, but you can hear my phone through the car. A little background on why I got a new car. So this is the exact same car that I got, oh my god, let me turn that off. This is the exact same car that I had before. It is a Nissan Sentra. The only difference is that this is a brand new 2019 Nissan Sentra and the color of it is white. My last car was a 2014 Nissan Sentra and it was black. The reason that I was able and allowed for my parents to get a new car is that my old car was almost at 100,000 miles and it's been having some problems because as soon as I got back to school, she decided to cut off on me and just completely stopped working. So that was not gonna work out at all, especially with me having to drive such a long distance to get back home and I have to use my car to get places. So my parents allowed me to trade in that Nissan for this new Nissan, which I am in love with. And between me and you, this is actually my first car for myself. The other Nissan was my brother's that got handed down to me, which is nothing wrong with that. Still very grateful and blessed to even have it. But this is my first car and I'm very excited and I'm gonna take care of it with my life. So let's get back into the inside features. So like I said, you have this display screen, which like any car, you can use one of the buttons on the steering wheel to shuffle through the icons and it just kind of shows you what's going on inside. I usually keep it on the driving aid just because it doesn't really show speed as I accelerate, so just keep it on driving aid just so I can see the car. Moving down to the steering wheel, you have your standard steering wheel. It has your source button to source through the screen, which I will get to in a second. Has your volume, the catalog go through, and a back button. It also has your cruise control on here, set it on and off. And then it has Bluetooth, which I can answer and decline phone calls. On the door, it has the standard, handle and lock, unlock, the windows lock, and also the 4 standard window buttons. Moving on to the screen, The screen is my favorite part. So another little side note, when I went to look for a car, so my kidnapper van. So my parents allowed me to actually pick out whatever car I wanted. And because that they're back home and I'm here alone, I was actually able to do the whole process by myself. So I signed paperwork and I kind of did this all myself, which made me feel like a woman. But the only two things that I wanted was a push to start and a screen, and that's exactly what I got in this car, and I'm very happy. Oh, I'm so happy. So getting back to the screen, that's the song that I have on my phone playing. It is Bluetooth. I have the phone here, quick dial, phone book, call history, you know, just the standard. Audio, which I was just on, is connected to my phone, but I also have FM, AM, and Sirius XM, and right now it's connected to Bluetooth audio. And then in my settings, I'm able to add more connections. This is just settings for phone, sound. With sound, I can adjust my bass, treble, and all that good stuff. And then clock, volume, everything else is like you expected. And then I have a camera, so I have a backup camera, which I am about to show you. So if I put the car in reverse, this whole screen turns into my backup camera. And not only that, when I turn the wheel, it gives me guidelines to know which way and what I'm going to be parking in if I'm straight. Put that back. So another cool feature that I really enjoy that I didn't have is this like digital air conditioning. So in my old car, we had a brief run-in with no AC, and it still was iffy even after I got it fixed. So the compressor in the car apparently went out, and I was not able to get cold air. So the summers anywhere in the South is very hot, and I was dying without air conditioning because, like this car, it had all black interior, and the car itself was black. So it's just a heat machine, and I was dying, and it was not cool. So I'm very grateful that this car has, one, a working air conditioning, and two, it's digital and dual, so my passenger can have their own AC. Also, which I'm very happy about, is that my windows are tinted. So yes, you could probably still see in, but it's not as clear as it would be if they weren't tinted. So here you have your standard gear shift, you know, park, all that. I don't know what L means. I've seen it on my last Nissan. We don't really want to try it out, but it comes with USB, or it's not USB, a charging plug-in. I don't really know what that's called. I just have some sticky notes here, 2 standard cup holders, and then I have my armrest. It's a small armrest, but that was like the same thing in the other car, with a USB and an aux output. So I'm just gonna turn around in the back because it's really cold outside. Oh, can't let you see my license plate though. Don't have that on yet. Okay, so the seats, if you can tell, they're cloth, but it's like a different cloth. It's like when the water hits it, it doesn't necessarily sink directly into the seat. It kind of sits there for a minute, allowing you to wipe it off, which is gonna be really helpful for me. Being that I am a soccer player and I carry a lot of like soccer equipment and people who sweat, which is just, nasty. I don't want to put anybody nasty in my car, including myself. So the seats help with that. If I were to spill something, I can easily just quickly wipe it up before it soaks into the seat. What else can I show you? One other thing that I really like about this, I showed you on the screen, was that you could adjust the sound, bass, and all that. And so the speakers in here are really good. They're just a standard, I'm guessing, generic speakers, but they will blow the roof off this thing. So I'm very happy about that. There's not really much more I can say about this car than I love it. I'm very thankful that I was able to even get this car. And although it may not be much to some people, this means the world to me, and I'm very excited and thankful that I'm able to drive and have this car. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. That would help me so much. I am starting to post more videos. I'm getting into the swing of my second semester here at college, and I will be uploading more videos with that. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, please, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out. Mwah.